Test, test, test. Okay, so you guys can hear me. All right. It still doesn't. It's not popping up right. 1 second, guys. What up, EMC gang? I like seeing that, man. It makes me happy, dude. Um, this is turning out a lot better than I ever thought it would. That's for sure. Um, yeah, this community we're building here is like a lot better than I thought it would ever be, and it's only a live stream now. Um, like I like in the future, like have get-togethers and shit. I think that'd be cool. Cause to be honest with you guys, you know, how many people I kick it with these days? Nobody. I don't have any friends left, dude. They all like just didn't want to wait around for me to get fucking done trading. So um I tried to get them into it, but they just weren't, man. Some people have the itch, you don't, I guess. I don't know, but I don't talk to any of them anymore. Once in a while, one of them will hit me up and like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm trading." "What you doing?" "Oh, you don't want to go party?" I'm like, "Nah, man. Am I seeing then? That's it." So I think it'd be cool to have some actual friends like outside of here. So I'm back. Like I feel the market. I feel good about it. How do you guys like that end of day drift? 130 fucking points. Whoop whoop. I didn't catch it though. I was on a what was I doing? I was doing something. I wasn't paying attention to it. And I looked over and I was like, "Oh, motherfucker." And then I got in right as this candle was expanding up. I got in like randomly right here, caught that up, and then fucked this one up. I had $1,000 gain in my Top Step account and then fucked it up. um, it is what it is. All right, so like what do you guys see right now? It should be really noticeable to you guys. You guys should be really getting this. So step one, identify the inefficiencies. Where is that motherfucker at? Like, what is that? That is a big ass inefficiency, right? So let's drop down and see if there's any lower time frame balance in here at all. Like, I just want to make sure that there isn't some in there that's gonna like, because I hate that when it's like going down. I start sizing up into that bitch, and then bam, hits you with the fucking bounce. So I do see a doji, little baby doge in here, and there's one right there. Let's see if it reacted to that little fucker. Ooh, the plot thickens. Okay. So it looks like that little baby doji there is actually what price bounced off of. So if you don't have the 30-second chart, I promise you, man, it will pay for itself in the first 10 minutes. It's such a powerful tool. And if you don't want to use it, you could use I think like Ninja Trader allows you access to. I know Tradeabate does, um, without having to pay extra for it. All right, so I should have got short here. I can see us expanding down to here. So um, I would like to get short here if possible. I don't want to chase though, so let me pull up my Top Step X platform. I'm waiting for Apex is slacking a little bit. I thought I already have the count, so I passed 3 more evaluations after we got off stream. I took a little bit of break, went took care of some shit, got back home. Still like 40 minutes left of trading, knocked out a couple more, and price went exactly to where we said it would. Like it didn't go half back, it did the first pass, but it went to that zone we outlined, which in the moment it seemed too far away, but actually it wasn't here. All right, so where would if I enter now, where am I put my stop? I have put up here. It's only 4 points. I'm up, almost $400 in this account. So I feel like yeah, I think this will be my 5th profitable day, I believe. So I won't withdraw half of it, but I'm definitely gonna take out some money tomorrow. Hopefully I can get up to like 5K. I'd be cool with that. And then take out 2,000, leave 3,000 in there. I'd be cool with that. Or I could only take out half, huh? Yeah, so I'd still take out only 2,000 though. I don't want to take out all of it. I think leaving a buffer in there is important. I do that with take profit and I end up regretting it every time. All right, this one's done. This is a 150K account. I had a Forex company. The same one is harassing me to verify them. but they won't accept the fact that I have to verify them. Like, well, can we just give you, you know, $500-600 now, and then some accounts, and then you go ahead and you know, post it on your website? No, dude. Like, what do you not like? They're trying to like pissing me off now. So being really aggressive. It's traders with edge. Them motherfuckers are shady, guys. Stay away from that. I feel like they're trying to cash out. The way they're acting is they're really pushy. Um, like desperate. I can just smell the desperation in their voices. So, they're a forex company. Stay away from them motherfuckers, man. I'm like, imagine I said, well, I'm different from your other fucking people. I actually trade, and then I guarantee the companies that have my website pay out. Imagine if you shut it down, dude. It's gonna ruin me. I'd have to fucking. There's no way I could pay back 100 people's payouts or some shit like that. There's no way. So I won't do it. But very pushy. Okay, so pop. Oh, the chat. Sorry about that guy. I keep doing that. Pull that shit up. All right, what up, Wef? Trader GSD, Captain Kirk. That's what I'm talking about. Get it, bro. What up, Steven? Galaxy Trader. I am in it. It is such a lonely road, man. Missed the end of day. Yeah. 17680. Galaxy Trader says. Not sure. I think maybe he's thinking that's where price is going. We should be, yeah, definitely, my dude, definitely. The only other thing I could think of is like, where is the last like low that took place? I'm about to get stopped out. Yeah, there it goes. So where's the last low? And then I want to I didn't do this yet, but I like to do this. I want to measure and then see you know, where we're at in comparison to that. So just put this over here. And then usually when it bounces, sometimes it'll bounce off of that level, but it appears like it hasn't. Let me pull it all the way up here. You'd be surprised. I don't see so much in futures. I see a lot in Bitcoin. Bitcoin does this a lot. Yeah, I didn't even get near there. So yeah, I think that was just me being impatient. So now I'll get like an actual decent entry here. Okay, so we have there's half back of that. That's like I'll take another banger at this. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. When you can you please explain half back again? Yeah, for sure. Go show. I've been short for a while, scalping in and out. Yeah, that's what I'm liking, man. You guys are growing. I'm telling you, you guys are definitely, you know, you guys have been in here a while, man. I don't know. I can see it. Hopefully, you guys can see it in yourselves because, your knowledge, your confidence, all the way around, I see growth in pretty much every one of you guys, and it comes pretty quick. I feel like so that's the point. And Tony Robbins calls this immersion, like immersing yourself in it, and then it increases your chances of actually learning it, which I thought it would be different. Like I thought like a little bit at a time would be helpful, but um I mean the dude's the man, so he says like that's why he has 3-day events that are like 12 hours a day. I don't like this 3 pushes though. I'll tell you that much. I don't like this shit at all. Mm-mm. I didn't look at that trend line though. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 3 within 3. That's usually not. It's usually not good. 3 within 3. It's usually not good. But we'll let it swing here and see what happens. Probably, I would say because it rejected off this low here, it's probably going up to there. And I don't really want to take the L. So let me check this real quick. Fixed range volume profile. Yeah. So I mean, it's actually right here. It's already on it. So maybe it does reject here. We'll see what the trend line does. If it goes up there, I'll just have to add one on as it goes into there. I'm kind of scared of the price action though. I'm still like I'm back, but I'm still a little wary because I don't know, man. Like it just Yeah, this it keeps doing this to me. Especially in it's been doing this almost a double bottom thing for a couple days now. Where instead of taking the low, it like it's not quite a double bottom. It goes like we open up, it goes down hard, and then it works its way back up, and then it does this, and then like it looks like it's gonna roll over here and then blast. So I'm a bit nervous about trading on the lows here because of that. Like it's a horrible feeling, and yeah, last night it kept happening to me. But oh man, that price action today though is straight savage though, right? Like this is probably one of the best days I've seen in terms of price action we've had in quite some time. Damn, Barlow, that's what's up. Nice, man. Howdy, OD Delicious. What up, DB? DB Nail. Uh, Barlow says up 2,200 today into top step. 2NQ got out 1 minute before earnings. Would have been nice, yeah, but it's not worth the risk though. Bought back my Tesla put for an 80% gain. Woo! Nice, man. Good job, Captain Kirk. You're killing it, man. Glad to hear it, dude. I told you, dude. I told you. I'm never wrong about that shit, man. When I like have a Zoom session with somebody and like I can just sense it. There's just something about like the ones that make it and the ones don't. Like I can usually tell like pretty quick off, like within like halfway through the first session. And it comes down to like your growth, how open minded are you and how open are you to growth? Like, are you willing to try something else? I think that has a lot to do with it. There's something else though. There's like a I don't know. I don't know what you call it. I think it's just personality, man. Like grind. That's not it either though. Maybe it's just intelligence in general. Probably what it is. Common sense, man. It's lacking these days a lot. Okay, so there's your halfback on a 3 minute. Um, I'm gonna wait for one. I'm gonna wait for one time framing to end though. Wait for it to take out that candle. I really don't want to take another L. That'd be 3 in a row, and then that's just gonna like make me kind of grumpy. I'm gonna try to protect my mental here a little bit because I feel better. Like I feel like I went through. I like journaled why I was being a fucking dumbass. Like had a good talk with myself, and I think I got through to myself because like if I keep up with this like the behavior I had day before yesterday, today wasn't so bad, still bad, but the day before was like fucking trash, man. And like this is my livelihood, so I like had to like journal it out. Like, am I am I willing to go back to work? Do I want to go back to work? What would have to change if I don't fucking stop doing this shit? And yeah, it's definitely a wake up call for me. So yeah, but doing that is not fun because then you have to sit in the pain of sucking. I had to sit there and like look at myself and accept the fact that I sucked and that I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing and I was breaking my rules. And I went through and looked at my stats and it's all that 30-minute shit, man. It's the second I go over there, dude, like 40 minutes. See, it did it to me again, little bitch. 35 minutes. My win rate, like no joke, it's like this, man. My win rate's high 50s to high 60s, holds for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then 20 to 30 minutes, 35, it's like high 50s, but doesn't get up in the 60s. And then 40 minutes hits, and then this is when it goes like 35%. And then it will bounce a little bit, 35 to 50. But I can't ever get back up over the 50. You can see it in my trading, like you can see it in the stats. Like I'm desperately trying to. I need to give it more space. Then apparently I'm not risking enough. Let me size down a little bit. But then this is what's killing me. It's this. So I busted out the timer again. Got my timer out again. I put it away. I thought I was done with that, but yeah, is what it is. I think it's because I've been sick a little bit. Maybe who knows? Can't make excuses. It's me being a dumbass is what it is. I think it has a lot to do with me being an addict too. Like I like trading. It's a dopamine rush. Of course I like it. I'm an ex-addict, so I like drugs. I like rushes. I think that has a lot to do with it because I've been noticing when I'm bored, or I don't want to do something else, like work on something else, I'll go into trade. And yeah. So definitely try that out sometimes. Journal out. It's gonna suck. It's not gonna be fun, but I think it's necessary to really take it to the next level. Like my question's always been, like, what am I willing to do? Am I willing not to trade? Am I willing to suck it the fuck up and stop being a little bitch and do what I'm supposed to do? Or am I just want to be irresponsible, degenerate, fucking loser that works until he dies? The second option does not sound like me and my personality, so that's how like real I keep it with my journal. Imagine if someone else read it, they'd be like, Jesus Christ, man, you're mean. But I just want to keep it real with myself because we have no one else to do it unless you're like um having someone mentor you, but then you're still even gonna hide this shit from them. So because it's embarrassing. So there's really you gotta hold yourself to that like standard and um you know yeah, definitely not fun to do. All right, so we rejected here. I don't like this price action. Wait a second here, but it's getting kind of on my nerves. All right. Okay, so let's look at the best trade of the day. There she goes. There she goes. Let's look at the best trade of the day here. Excluding that one. That one doesn't count, obviously. I think I was already kind of looking at this. So here's the opening of New York session. This my New York open. I gotta change the name. I don't like calling it a Judas swing. I'll come up with a different name. But anyways, we're just running this pink box. It just raids it, comes back in it. This is like the only true liquidity setup I ever see in price. I do once in a while see like at 8:45 it runs liquidity and comes back in without feeling an inefficiency. But this is one that is like a true liquidity setup. Like it's a true purge and revert of liquidity. Because you gotta think like it's based off of stocks. They like to run the pre-market high or low. They like to get them out of the market so it frees price up to move. Because if you think the more people in a position, the more people you have selling. The more like um if you wanted to go long here, there's already a bunch of people long. Every push up's probably gonna be sold and it's gonna create kind of like sloppy price action. So I think that's why they like to rebalance their inventory. Institutional hedging's going on here. Um, so they run that. I think this is probably this one and this one, but I think that's a really solid trade. I tried to catch it, but I got stopped out. I wasn't willing to risk. I just wasn't willing to risk that much. I don't know. So I have a 150K count here, so I can try risking a little bit more. Because if we look at this, it was like quite a bit of risk. Like, so let's say I wait for it to come back in and close back in here. So my rule is that it has to go out of the pink box and then have a full candle close back inside the pink box. So that's not until like right in here. So I'd have to risk to here. It's almost 30 points. This yeah, I'm not about that life, man. About to get stopped out again. And then that will be it for the night for me. That's 3 in a row. I'll have to take like a good at least an hour break to get over that one. But it doesn't hurt. Like I'm not upset about it because I don't know. It just doesn't really bother me right now. But it will start to.
Order filled.
Yeah. So there's stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure what's doing here. I think it's getting ready to blast this shit. Personally, I think it's gonna blast it. Kind of like it's really wide swings in this channel. I should have scaled out, I guess, but I definitely think we're going down. I just think it's the volatility is really high and I'm not risking enough. It's kind of choppy right now. This is normal for it to be, it should clear up here in like 15 minutes or so. Should choose a direction. But I do think we see it down here. We do have an up area up here as well though. So there's that trend line. That's where I should be entering, is on the trend line. Okay, back to what I was saying. Yeah, but that setup is we tested it on stream for months, man, and it really high win rate. I can't remember what it was because I stopped doing it quite a bit a while ago. But every day this setup pretty much forms every day, either on ES or NQ. I think it was like 82%, some really high win rate, but it's a lot of risk. But the reward's really high too. So yeah, it's 22 points, and then I would have targeted like up here maybe. Yeah, so and then I think this trade's fire too. Yeah, so this one comes back to the half back of this range right here. So the dude that asked about half back, so all you're looking for, man, just keep it stupid simple. Like this is why this strategy is amazing. I'm gonna start teaching it to my son. I'm gonna get him set up with a Bitcoin account and have him start trading on that Bitcoin leverage thing. I won't let him trade like the high leverage, but I definitely want to start teaching him. He showed some like real interest, so I think he's starting to care about money a little bit. He's 13, so okay. So high to low, right? Just take the high to low, and just keep it simple because this is a consolidation, right? Seller sold, buyers bought, seller sold, buyers bought. So both sides of the market have ample opportunity. How many candles in a row come out of it? So out of it, I mean like from the last, like count them from this one: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 candles in a row. That's an inefficiency. So this area here needs to be rebalanced. They can't just bring price down to here and call it good, because it's hard to program. I don't think they can program it to do that in a regular way. So the only other way is to consolidations. Which consolidations, there's a million indicators for them, but how many is there for inefficiencies? There's one time framing, there's candles in a row, but I haven't found a good indicator for inefficiencies. Yeah, there's fair value gaps, but not inefficiencies, not multiple imbalances in a row. That's why I think looking at the fair value gap is just fucking pointless. Like, it does you no fucking good. It just confuses you and misleads you, makes you look at the wrong thing, in my opinion. Because if you do the yeah, if you're still trading fair value gaps this weekend, grab a notebook, go through and look at how many fair value gaps work in a premium or discount. It's you have a better chance of flipping a coin. I feel like they work. It's almost negative. Like the last time I tested it, it was like almost negative, like it's being attacked. So I wouldn't trade them. Anyways, so they can identify balance areas, consolidations easily though. So you have your balance here. So then price comes back. Now it's rebalanced that. And then I would wait for a reaction, always wait for a reaction. That's something I kind of wasn't doing very well yesterday or today. I was kind of rushing it, like being lazy about my setups. I think this all started off with cockiness because I went on like a really savage roll there for almost for quite a whole week, just about. Made mad money, and then I started getting lazy. So instead of waiting for price to react and then waiting for that, like this bit right here, I would just go ahead and enter as it's coming down, put my stop like below there. But that's no, that's not how I trade. I stopped doing that like a year ago, way more than a year ago. So wait for it to come down, wait for at least one candle. Like you don't want to wait for that big candle, but you at least want to wait for this one. You know, that way we know our risk is defined. We know our stop goes under here. I would put like my stop right here as an emergency. And then if it went below this, I would exit manually because it just makes me not feel like so shitty when that happens. And that is it. And then I think that's the trade, man, right there that I would have took. It's right at 11, right around turnaround time. Fucking gold, man. 3 pushes down, 1, 2, 3. Even got a trend line here. It's just like check, check, and check. And then we fill that gap. We called this last night, if you guys don't recall. We had the gaps lower, right? So let's look. So here we were Wednesday, and then we had that gap here, and then I think ES has a smaller one too in this area. There's still another gap lower though, obviously. So we opened up. Where's it at? Go back. Yeah, so we opened up with the gap down. We popped up, rejected, and then we had this balanced area here, and then yeah, once we got back in this gap, I didn't see it, even though I like posted about it on Twitter, but I didn't have it on my chart. So I tried fading it the whole way up here, which resulted in some blown accounts. But yeah, once we filled the gap, you know, and then that trend line there, and then we came into these down close candles here. There's the gap. So the gap's from here to here. Actually, it's right there. The bottom of that candle is the opening. Yeah, the 4 p.m. closing price, I think. So then it opened up the next day up there. So yeah, the gap's there. And then I believe if where was it? I know I saw it. Yeah, I think it's somewhere in here. Yeah, I think it's from here to here. Yeah, it gets really close to it. Really close to it, especially on an hourly chart. Yeah, it was just I wish I would have took that trade, but I was so focused on the downside. I didn't take it. But that's my favorite trade by far. And then the rest of the day was just pretty much a trend, right? Like it just grinded its ass up there, and we caught the I think we got on stream like right in here, right? I think we took out this high like right on stream, got long, and then we traded up to here, got that first initial rejection, went short, and then I got off stream, and then right when I got back home, I think we were right here. And I entered long and then fucking murked it. And then it was this half back trade right here. So you see what I'm doing when I'm grabbing these half backs? I'm just taking the down move. So if we have an up move, I'm just taking that down move to the left. Boom. Sometimes it will choose like different highs and lows, but it's pretty easy to identify. And if it's not, then you're probably not grabbing the right one. You're probably overthinking it, and it's probably not going to work. The dojis are on the 10-minute work really well, but you should be able to identify it, like the inefficiency. I find myself whenever I'm having to like really look for it, it doesn't work. So it needs to be very noticeable. You want these SMC cats to be fucking trading these fair value gaps, getting stopped out. That one worked barely, but not really. But it's not coming down there for the fair value gap. That's the thing they don't understand. They think that this move came down for, I don't know what reason they come up with. You know, a million reasons. It was not anything to do with rebalancing. It's more of mitigation block or breaker block or whatever. But really, it's just a trend line. They just have it so overcomplicated that they're just making it so hard. Which I did that for so long. Like, I feel like I wish I could just sit them all down and be like, look, here's the fucking evidence. Just shut up for a second and let me explain it to you. All right, and then that's about it. Yeah, I think those are good trades. Let's go to the daily chart here. Why isn't the chat staying up there? Maybe if I go like this. Okay, let me catch up on the chat. Sorry about that, guys. I gotta put it up here so I can, so it stays. That'd be nice. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that was a long trend line. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Damn, Trader GSD said he passed 1650K picks in the last 2 weeks using price action after a bad spell where it blew up a bunch. Your trading psychology posts are helping big time. Nice. I'm glad it's helping you, man. I think I have a unique insight because I've been through it so many times that it's ridiculous. It's always easier to see, like, I was just talking to one of my clients, Mina, about this. She was giving me fire advice on, like, when we had our last session. I was like, I was like, damn, she's giving me advice. But you know, she talked about the psychology, and how I should talk about it more because I've been through it so much. Hide the stop. Yeah, I'm going good, man. Hey, Chris, what up, dude? What up, G? Yeah, I'm doing all right. How you doing, man? Kicking ass over here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Chris. I told you. He's another one I told. What determines a balanced area? Hopefully you just saw me explain that. Did you? I'm using Gunner Gamer's glasses for eye training. Ooh, you like that? There was what there's one's called. I was just looking at some. So I bought the Meta Quest, the new one, but I don't like the fucking thing. It's a waste of fucking $600. It's too heavy. It's bulky, and it just sucks. I was so excited to like trade on it, and then I got in it. I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. X Real Pro 2s. These look pretty sick. Have you guys checked these out? They're only like $500 too. Uh, uh, uh. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for it to this bear flag to play out. It's obviously what's going on here. Once this breaks, it should rain. These are the ones I want, bro. Because I'm sick of looking at the screen too. It hurts my eyeballs. Not so much anymore. When I first started, it really did. When I first quit my job, like my eyes hurt all the time. X Real Pro 2. These are sick, man, because they're like actual little glasses, and augmented reality looks just as good as Meta's. Yeah, I think these are sick. Pretty dope. Yeah, they're not too expensive either. But they have like a virtual desktop and everything too. I think I'm gonna buy these tonight, maybe. I don't know, like maybe I can find someone to buy the Meta Quest for me. Like I literally tried it once and I was like, that's not what I expected. I thought it'd be much better. All right, let's look at Spot Gamma. See what's cracking with that. I think what's tomorrow? Friday? I think we should be seeing a thank God it's Friday setup happening. I feel it. Yeah, I would think so. I think yesterday they got people sucked in. Pretty much everyone I saw on Twitter was super bullish. Everybody. So I think they sucked them in, and then now they're out the market. So I think now it's probably gonna retrace to you know, filling in if it's why'd I go there. I hate this fucking dude. This guy, man, he's such a douchebag. He has no idea how price works. He probably made $1 million off that course. I bet you. He has a lot of followers. So I bet you even 1% fucking came and got his course for $300. His turtle soup course. Um, even 1-2%, he's got like 500,000 followers. He made $1 million bet at least $1 million. Yeah, it's pretty wild. When you start doing the math with courses, it's like, fuck, so much money, man. But I feel like if the promise to make your ass profitable is not going to come true, I can't do it. I made like 3 or 4 courses since I started doing this. I have them. They're ready. They're just not gonna fulfill the promise. They're not gonna make you profitable. It's too complicated. Too much. You won't even do the shit. I already know because I wouldn't do it. It needs to be gamified. Okay, so a bearish reaction to Meta earnings and GDP had equities opening up at a strong disadvantage. Dun, 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 dun. Equities moved back up in the wake of Meta's recovery and then rocketed up at the close after the largest weighted stock on the index. I was wondering that had a positive earnings surprise. So Microsoft looks like it had a good earnings. Also shooting up the close, and the 5th largest stock on SPY was Google. These major tech had good earnings apparently. Like, who's gonna bet against YouTube and Google? It's pretty stupid. As a consequence of the post-market earnings, ES is now sliced upward through its volatility trigger nearly into its call wall. So the call wall is going to be resistance. Key levels the same on SPX except the put wall drop back down. Let's look at the call wall here. The call wall is the largest net call gamma. Call walls are essentially in our daily levels analysis. They form as an upper range, and like where's your resistance? I feel like they should call them a put wall. Seems like it'd be better. So call wall 5100. Let's look at ES here. Yeah, what's he talking about? It's over that shit. I guess we'd have to look at the actual indice itself. Let's go to E. Well, what good does that do me, dude? It's not on here. Let's see. Here it is. Yeah. The symbol's not supported in Equity Hub. Well, why not? Guess we can look at it on here. Let's go ES. I never thought about looking at the options flow during the market close. Holy shit, they bought a bunch of money in fucking options. Jesus. $1.38 billion at the close. Jesus. That's insane, man. Calls were bought at the close. That's so much money. Like normally it's like a 200 million. $1.3 billion were spent. That's why I like this platform. It gives you like an insight into like actually what's going on. Yeah, it won't let me look at yes, anyways. Let's go back here. You know what? I should put this into Trading View. Something I should have done a long time. I'll do that tonight. Where is it at? Go back. Jesus Christ. Okay. Founder's notes. My computer's lagging. That's a motherfucker. God damn. It's making me angry. Move. Founder's notes. Jesus, man. All right, there we go. Okay, so tomorrow we have XOM, CVX, and nothing like that I see. But next week we have Amazon and all those, so it should be cool. So call wall 5100 SPX, put wall, it bounced off both their levels today, which is pretty unusual. It cannot be overstated how much Microsoft and Google saved the day here, reversing the nature of the entire risk landscape for equities. If not for that post-market boost, equities were going to close red for the day, down about 0.5%, and we were already slightly in negative market gamma. After 2 solid weeks of negative market gamma and an equity scare, because that last move was kind of like that capulation, like really aggressive move down. It wasn't like the other ones, right? Like the other ones, they kind of like slow grind down. This one was not. So it looks like it's gonna bust it wide open here. Bitch. It got back above there. As soon as that pops, though, I'm gonna drop that shit. I think it's hot. Dun dun. Dun dun dun. I feel like it's gonna do it. I can feel it in my bones. See? It's weird. It's just like a feeling. I don't even know how to explain it. A lot of like what I do is just by feeling sometimes. All right. And cute. It's on like Donkey Kong. Yeah, bitch. Don't you. If it pops back up, I'm busting my mouse. That's how you know when you're like really grumpy and you're like trading pissing you off when you break a mouse. I do it like once every couple 6 months or so. I keep getting the urge to throw it at my monitor, which I just bought a new monitor, and I'd be sick about it. Like I catch myself cocking back. I'm like, dude, stop being a little bitch. Okay. And then after about 2 weeks, blah blah blah, on the critical support at 5,000. That means all 3 red flags on market safety have been revoked. Ooh, okay. And equities now have neutral bullish context. However, such transformations are price prone to whipsaws. Yeah, I don't think it's over. I think we'll have to take a look, but I think there's still gaps lower. I think we'll see a short term pullback, but I don't think, I don't know. I feel like a lot of times they retrace and fill this shit back in within a couple of days. So, moving to an important announcement, the flows will be talking to us more clearly than ever with the next feature, slated as a free upgrade for alpha subscribers. I think I am. It is finished our development. What is it? So we already tease it here. We were creating a new hero ticker. So that's the new options flow tool. Yeah, I don't really use it. I just like as notes. That's all I really like. And then I don't think there's any news tomorrow, but we shall check. Calendar. I missed my scale out. So this is what's been doing. It's been scaring me out of the market. It's this pop. So it drops and pops. I don't like it. I wish it would stop doing this. It reminds me of like a New York session kind of price action, which I don't like. Maybe I need to change the time frame so I don't see it. Still drops and pops. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this may be a bear trap, like a trap for bearish people. I say that because I see this. I see like an inverse head and shoulders. So there's your head, and then there's your shoulders. It's a pretty reliable signal. It's a pretty reliable trading pattern. It's a swing low too. So in ICT land, this would be called, and he just stole swing low and changed it out for intermediate term low. It's like, how can I make this seem super fucking complicated and confuse everyone so they watch more of my content? Yeah, I'll call it intermediate term low, and then I'll give a second definition of it to keep them really confused. Swear. Um, yeah, so we'll see what happens. If it doesn't tap back here and reject, cool. But if not, I feel like it might be a trap. There's a volume imbalance up there, so all right. Check it out now. Okay, so there's, oh wait, oh fuck, we got lots of high impact news. Let's go. So tomorrow should be I'm gonna wake up early for that shit. It should be a good one. So this is the one that changed my life. This news event changed my life, like the whole direction of my life. Because I got a 30K, 34K payout with Bull Nux. I nailed that motherfucker. I nailed that trade like a fucking. It was perfect. I knew what exactly what I was gonna do. I was able to set my like a stop order in. Like I knew that price. I figured price would like pop, and then so I put my entry, my short entry, like right above price, and then it went to it, hit tagged me in the market, and then it went 1 point from my max loss, and then dumped like 200 points in ES, which was like crazy. So it was like 4 contracts or 5 maybe, and it was $34,000. Although I did lose quite a bit of the profits because it was only my first payout with that account, so I had to wait 3 payouts to get full access to my cash, but it's pretty dope. Yeah, man. All right. For me, I find the 15-second chart consistent. Yeah. Identifying price clusters of 10 points or so. I like it, man. I like it. Kings Nisby deleted a message. Mr. Turtle Soup. Oh yeah, Eric, got you, Eric. So, can you explain 3 candles in a row? Yeah, I got you, bro. Okay, so you have to think about the market in terms of like like programming. So, like imbalance, you can call it whatever you want. Imbalance, inefficiency, fair value gaps, whatever you want to call it. They're all the same fucking thing. They're candles in a row. Yes, sometimes you can have like a green candle between 2 black ones, but really for the most part, they're never like that. So if we think about it in a programming terms, how in the fuck can you program like this? Like this is an inefficiency and a half. Like you could say candles that are bigger than the previous ones, but you can't really like program speed into it. Not like basic programming language. So the dude that helped me at the indicator that we never finished, he said, well, why don't we just make it candles in a row? So I started looking at it, and through testing, I found that a consolidation, like if you have where, especially if it's in a like you have a down move and price comes back up and then comes back down. So then you had selling here, buying there, selling here. So both sides of the market participated. So that's your balance, right? So I noticed through the testing that price would not come back to it at the same like so you know how like after an inefficiency is created, especially large ones, it's pretty quick to attack it and like fix it. Like it will come back to like imagine that this area here was your inefficiency down. You had 4 candles in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, last one's way too big. And here's your 4th. It will be really quick to come back to halfback almost immediately, if not the next session. But I noticed if it is a not like that, and let's say it was like a really tight trend like this, it would not even care about going back to the halfback or even to the low at all. So through my testing, I found that I looked at 4 candles. We looked at when we were making that indicator, we went through a whole bunch of different numbers, and we found that 3 is like just a magical number. Anything more than 3 is golden, but anything less than 3, it does not seem to do the whole halfback thing. It just will just go right through the levels. So let's find an example on a 10-minute chart. I think the 10-minute gives you really good to learn this because it's pretty clear on the 10-minute. Like you can see that there's one here, this little one here, this one. But if you're looking at price, like it should like just stand out to you if we're looking right here. Like we had buyers buy. This is the way I like think you should do it. Say buyers bought, sellers sold, buyers bought. Therefore, did both sides of the market participate? Yeah. Did it one side of the market participate twice? Yeah. So then we know sellers sold, we know buyers bought, we know buyers bought, and we know sellers sold. So the CME market makers are required to make this happen. Like go to the rule book, go to the CME website, and you'll see what I'm talking about. If you go to the market making rule book, that's why it cracks me up that they say IPTA's in the fucking CME products. We're talking about $1 billion of liquidity go through this product a day, and they're going to allow some predatory algorithm up in their fucking market? Nah, no, dude, no fucking way. Like if that's predatory, it seeks and creates liquidity. No, they're not. They're not gonna put their business at risk to allow some credit. No, I think they shut that shit down immediately. But they do have an algorithm that when price creates these inefficiencies, like run right here, so it's a pretty big inefficiency. It's 89. Or, no, it's almost fuck. Jeez, it's like almost 70 points. I didn't realize it was that big. But that's like a really big one. So you can be pretty certain, like, when price pushed up here, sellers didn't have a chance to sell. And you probably, if you had a stop loss in here too, like a stop limit order or a take profit, it probably got blasted through too. So that's not fair delivery for both institutions and retail traders alike. So this is how I think it works. It pops, and then you can see it in the liquidity during Asia session. You'll see like the bars, once this kind of happens, you'll see the bars until it's filled are very close together. There's no gaps. So there's always like increased liquidity going on here. So once that happens, I think this is when the like algorithm turns on, or the market making crew, whoever CME handles, hires to make price efficient and fair, it turns on. It market orders consistently, like market order, putting pressure, and you can always see it in flashes. So like for example, if the market's bullish, people are bullish, you'll see price go up, and then you'll see it like it flash it back down, flash. And then it will start going like this, flash down, flash down, flash down, up a little bit, flash down, and then whoosh. So you can like see that they're market ordering, like it's like right at the market. Like they're not putting on the ask or the bid. They're being super aggressive, just sucking up any liquidity that's there. So price goes down. They're spooling. In other words, like that's like, I like the word spooling because it's like a good definition. Just imagine you like throwing $100 bills as you walk in front of you, just so everyone gets out of your way, and then does that. And then once it fills it, you'll notice price will calm down. The flashing will stop. Once it comes to half back, and then you get it, a couple of dojis here showing that's not aggressively going down anymore. Up, and then another one is created here. So 1, 2, 3. It's the 3 that is very important. Without it, you're kind of missing the main thing. So this one didn't get all the way back there, but definitely it's this though. So always look to the left. So us looking here is probably too close. We probably need to look here. And there it is. So there's your half back right there. It's a secondary one. So I think if you just practice and look at price a lot and study it, lower time frames, higher time frames, doesn't really matter. Just it's all fractal. Like this exists on every time frame that I've seen in crypto. I haven't checked in Forex, but it's definitely in crypto and futures. I think that's because crypto, like Bitcoin, especially, it's in the futures market. CME owns that shit. Yeah, I think any product that's in the futures market, because CME does not fuck around, man. They're like like exchanges, and when I interviewed Take Profit Trader CEO, he kept calling them big bad CME, and he's telling me that they're no joke. Like they're very strict. They don't really play around. CME market making rulebook. Yeah, so if you're, I'll put the link in here. You guys can check it out. Um, yeah, right here it's even talking about it. Like, and then you'll kind of laugh at these motherfuckers when they like, or is coming out here with this like forex bullshit from 1990. It's 2024 in a different market. There's no fucking way that shit exists here. It just doesn't. Um, boom, boom, boom. I don't know what this one is. Some kind of new rule they're putting in. Yeah, so right here it's talking. This is like exactly what I'm talking about. Like, disruptive practices shall be unlawful for any person to engage in any trading practice or conduct or subject to the rules of registered entity that violates bids or offers, demonstrates intentional or reckless disregard for orderly execution of transactions during the closing or period. So I think this one's right at the close, maybe, but they have hundreds of these guys. Like, there's, I don't know. It took like I don't know. I used AI to help me get through it, but if you didn't use AI, I think it'd be really tough. I'll put the link to this shit in here, and you guys can check it out. But read it, man, and then you can understand like how it works. I also have a bunch on like the different algorithms. You guys want those? I think it's important to understand the type of different algorithms that are in these markets, because if those real, like the algorithm that ICT is talking about does exist, it just is not in this market. It may have been in the 1990s when or whenever he traded to early 2000s, when he was, cutting his teeth, as he'd say, but it's not in this market's way too clean. It's too regulated. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dojis are always a reversal, especially on the daily chart. I um I really fuck with dojis on the daily chart. Pretty much every reversal has one. It's kind of like a playbook. You have expansion, uh, consolidation, dojis, retracement, doji, expansion, consolidation with dojis, retracement, expansion, consolidation with dojis, retracement, expansion. You guys get it? And the same thing for the downside, but it's opposite. So then you have a move down, consolidation with dojis, reversal. This one has just like two candles that are big, and then retracement, doji, consolidation, retracement. So we should get a doji here tomorrow. I suspect a doji day tomorrow if they don't blast everyone's face off. But we went into this doji here, so if this was any other time frame, I think I would short right here. I'll wait for a little bit, see if it pushes up, but certainly if it like rolled over leaning more, I'd definitely short that bitch there. All right, trader motivation. I've never taken any courses personally, man. I don't know if you're asking me, but I've never taken any that I paid for, anyways. I think if you really want courses, like there's this website that I have right now. Um, uh, it's just can't remember the name of it. I think I have it bookmarked. But they have all kinds of courses and all kinds of different shit on there. Like I have Al Brooks's course because of it, but I never took any courses. I just like I don't know. I'm stubborn, man. I just put my head down and grinded. Yeah, but I think if you can like really look at this from like objectively with common sense, like and not fall into the sheeple kind of way of thinking about things, I think it should be like I don't know. I'm just kind of built like that. So, goddamn, I can't remember the name of it. I mean, it should be in here. I think I just deleted it out of here because I ran out of room. Oh, I know. We go to files and then there we go. Okay, so these are all the ones I've downloaded so far. Algorithmic trading strategy. I want the one that so I can pull up to get the name of that. Ebook smart money trading. Let's open this one. It should have the name of that website on it. It's not opening. Here we go. Or maybe that one doesn't want to open this one. The same thing. I have too much shit open. It's like store J or something. Anyways, I'll try to see if it's actually breaking down. Nice. This is gonna be a good trade here, guys. It's actually breaking down. I wish I could activate my new funded account, so it'd be nice. Hold on, I've downloaded the app like 5 times and re-download it. But anyways, you can go on there. It's like $20 a month. They have hundreds and hundreds of courses because people just upload them on there. For some like popular SMC dudes courses on there. I haven't looked at them though. But unless the course unless you're gonna take it serious, I don't think there's any point. Because they're usually really long, really boring, and not interactive, so you don't really learn much. I think you're better off like just studying price, like trading. Practice makes perfect, guys. The more you trade, the better you're gonna get. Like the better your intuition will get. The more you practice predicting where price is going, the more your brain will start doing on its own. Okay. Library. Oh, goodness. Subscriptions. There we go. I found it. Okay. It is on my other profile. And of course it pops back up. Tonight's trading action is just whack as fuck, man. Oh, this is gonna drive me fucking nuts. Okay, I'll have to find it. It's gonna really drive me nuts though, because I'm still paying for it. I saw the bill the other day. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely it for me for the night. If I get stopped out here, I'm totally wrong, and it just fucked me good. Got me good. PLMNRS. Yeah, I can't find it, guys, but I'll have to look it up. My history. All right, guys, got any questions? Oh, let's get levels and then we'll wrap this up. My voice is going out again. Okay, so let's go to the 1 hour. Have a look see here. So we definitely sped up now down here. It's definitely let's go to the 4 hour actually. So if we look here, this is the inefficiency we were talking about yesterday. Last night, how it was looking suspect. So let's take this bitch to bitch. But there's still another gap down here. Keep that in mind. I don't know what that yellow line is. Ooh, sick with it. So that's beautiful right there. Let me fix it so it's actually correct. It's probably perfect. But it's liquidity, they say. Suck a dick. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Yeah, so perfect half back to that area there. So this is a good example of needing 3 candles in a row. The more the merrier. Like you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 candles in a row. Not one single candle took out the previous candle's low. It's one time framing in here the whole way up. So that's like golden. You have 1, 2, 3 there. So price should naturally come down there. This is left open. It's never been touched into, but I imagine that if we go halfway here, it has been right there. Yeah. And then, so to the upside, where is the 3 candles in a row? Not here. That one got filled. 1, 2, yeah, no, that one's not 3 on the 4 hour anyways. 1, 2, 3, yeah, this one cuts it. So this is probably, if we have an upside target, this would be it. I would say that, just like today, we were seeking this one. So now that we've had the phase 1, this is the phase 1 touch, drop back to balance. This was such a good trade here because how we went like this. Phase 1 touched into it, touched into the bottom here. Drop back to what? To balance. And then move back up. So now you should expect half back to be hit. Even though there's not 3 candles in a row on this time frame, obviously there is on another time frame. So I'm going to be looking for 1 or 2 things. So I'm going to keep my bias pretty open because I don't want to get sucked into one side or the other. So let's see if price is going to pull back tonight to come into here or up, or if it's going to create new balance. So that's what it seems like it's doing to me. So it either has to retrace the balance or create. So sometimes it consolidates and creates new balance to break out of, which we saw that a lot yesterday. Yesterday's price action had a lot of that in it. So we look here. Let's drop down and see. It's cracking. All right. So like if we zoom out, this is what we were just looking at on the higher time frames. You can see here that there's an inefficiency there. I can tell just by looking at it, there's one there. Let's go ahead and put this on our chart. Zoom in so we can see it maybe on 10 minute. Yeah, definitely. So there's definitely one here. Yeah. So I'm gonna put both those lines on my chart. I want to put the entirety of it on my chart, like from here to top here. Yeah, that will do. And then I want to smack these two lines on my chart, and then depending on how they react to them, this should be resistance. And then if it, just like today, if we come above it, then we know it's going here. It should be like a no-brainer, and that's when you're gonna get that like outsized trade because you know where it's going. All right, the setup isn't just for reversals. You'll have a better trades like using to predict where price is going. And then if we look from here, we have clear areas here too. So we have this area here. 1, 2, doesn't have 3 in a row, but on another time frame it does. So let's go ahead and take this big one here. It's already been fixed, right? So it got fixed right there. So now we'll just take the little one. Now what about below it though? That little one got fixed there, and you find the ones that have been fixed and haven't been fixed, and you can really like figure out which one. And then we need to keep in mind that this is now a balanced area, right? So sellers did what? They fucking sold. And then we have what did buyers do? They bought like a mofo. And then we had sellers selling like again, like a mofo. It's not the right size though, but and sellers sold here. So now I'm definitely gonna be this leg down right here. I want to measure this, and I want to see what lines up with it, because usually whatever lines up with it, that's usually going to be half back. If we have like something that's, let's say, within 10, 15 points of the same area, it's usually means you're right on the right track. Okay, so yeah, I mean, what if we take this low to high of the whole thing? Let's see. Ah, okay. So now it becomes even clearer, right? Because now it lines up with it perfectly. So I think that's where we'll see price. I'm not sure if it should just drop like a rock, but something tells me it's trying to create balance to go up first, maybe. I mean, it makes more sense. What's easier for price to do? Is it easier for price to go down and then up? Or is it easier for price to go up and then down? I would say up and then down. I guess this is probably more resistance. Like it's not the path of least resistance. I would say this is, but after that, which way is easier for it to go? All right, my voice is officially fucking dead. All right, any questions, my peeps? All right, there we go. All right, I'll stay on stream while we trade this, though. All right, I've been waiting for this and waiting for it, waiting for it. So let's get it on. All right, now it's time to drop down. Let me use trend lines here. I want to add on. I reached enough profit where I can add on another contract here. So I definitely want to do that. It's already went past half back of any of this bullshit. So it should be golden from here on out. I'm just going to go ahead and add on to into this here with that 150K count in this account. I'm not really too concerned about them. Like if I blow them, it's like whatever. Good call, man. Good call to Eric. Yeah, they really are, man. They really are such good confluences. And that's the way to use them, is like a tool. They're just a tool. But their win rate, as you're probably finding out, is impeccable. It's 80%. Not many strategies I have. This motherfucking market, man. It's such a being a bitch right now. It's acting like a female right now. Can't make up its goddamn mind. It's just like shafted me. No lube. No lube on this one, guys. No lube. No lube. No lube. Just, I knew it. Just straight shafted me. That's a broadening formation and a half, dude. No lube, man. That was brutal. Nasty loss. All right, so that one really pissed me off. Like I feel see how you feel right now. If you took a loss right now, look at how you feel. Are you cussing to yourself? Do your ears feel hot? Does your face feel red? You feel angry? If you can learn to identify that, like I know right now, I'm one trade away from going into straight fuck you tilt, or I'll just like self-sabotage. I'm gonna shut this shit down, call it a night, get some rest. My ears are hot. Immediately you see me fuck. So it's just how it goes. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. I'm out of here. I will see you guys hopefully on stream tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If I'm trading all right. If not, I'll have to see you guys Sunday. Take it easy, my people.